Detroit Pistons guard Marcus Sasser has been one of the best rookies to take the floor throughout the young NBA season. Sasser has been a revelation for a young, exciting Pistons squad, stepping in right away and outperforming many of his 2023 NBA draft lottery cohorts. To many, this may be a surprise, as smaller point guards have seemingly fallen out of style in favor of jumbo playmakers. But for anyone that's followed Sasser's college career, you knew the former Coug was ready to be thrown into the fire. Sasser has been an NBA Jam-esque flamethrower offensively, serving as a spark plug off the Pistons bench. The Rook is a seamless fit in any lineup the Pistons want to throw out on the floor due to his dead-eye spot-up shooting, as the 6'2 guard is knocking down 42.9% of his overall catch-and-shoot attempts and a preposterous 53.8% when unguarded per synergy. The spacing that Sasser provides the Pistons offense is crucial in allowing his athletic teammates to thrive, as Sasser being out on the floor as opposed to a non-shooter allows the Pistons' young dynamic wings to play to their strengths, get into the paint, and use their physical tools at the rim with a less packed out paint and fear of leaving Sasser open. But Sasser is much more than a catch-and-shoot guy. 25 has one of the most dynamic handles in the class and creates space with a litany of tough combo moves to bury jumpers in a defender's eye. Let's throw it to Sasser himself to break down what he looks for from the defender before hitting them with his patented go-to step-back J.
And, I mean, like I said, you use that handle to get into your bag and create your own shot. I think that it would be to say that your step-back not like a deadly go-to move that you have, that it feels like you can kind of get off whenever. And I mean, you got different, cadences, different pace. And when do you know that like you got your defender right where you want him and you can bust out that step back and get a clean look off?
Usually when his shoulders turn, like you can kind of tell on that play right there. When I went between my legs and was about to go hard left, as soon as he turned his shoulders, I just knew to step back. And that's kind of something, I do. As soon as somebody get off balance, I just feel like if you step back and you square, it's impossible for them to really contest that shot where it affects your shot. So it's all a mental game when you're on the court. That's one of the main things I look at when I'm about to do my step back, is just if they body turns it. If I got to take one more dribble, then I will, but usually once I set them up with a counter or something like that, they body turn and the step back just be right there.
While Sasser can create space with his deep bag of moves in isolation, he's also been a deadly pick-and-roll operator, approaching ball screens with a mature pace and craft to get to different spots on the floor. When NBA defenders try to make the Rook prove he can punish them if he goes under, he calmly lets it fly. When a team switches a big onto him, he goes to work. Sasser will snake screens and slither into the in-between, where he has a smooth pull-up midi and an effortless floater where he lofts over the outstretched contests of bigs. And despite his smaller stature and ground-bound game, Sasser has had no issues finishing amongst the trees thus far, connecting on over 58% of his shots at the rim. He uses scoop shots and extension finishes and has shown the effectiveness of the lost art of the pump fake, getting bigs to bite and then finishing at the rim uncontested. Sasser's ability to break down defenses with his handle and operate out of the pick and roll doesn't just get him going, as Sasser is an adept playmaker that leverages the threat of his scoring to make the game easier for his teammates as well. Sasser is a crafty passer with a high basketball IQ. He limits turnovers, and his ability to get paint touches and collapse the defense leads to drop-offs to his bigs and kickouts to his shooters. On the other side of the ball, Sasser is an absolute pest. He has great lateral agility and can shadow offensive players dancing with the rock. And despite being just 6'2", Sasser's 6'7" wingspan allows him to get clean contests on shooters out on the perimeter and cause havoc in the passing lanes, turning defense into offense, getting the Pistons efficient offense in transition. Sasser went late in the first round of the 2023 NBA draft because teams overthought his age and smaller stature. But he's already shown that the skill and winning intangibles that he brought to Houston has translated to the NBA. He's a seamless fit, playing next to and off of more ball-dominant wings like Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. He embraces the bad boys' toughness that the city of Detroit loves. For a franchise that went through so much uncertainty in recent years, Sasser is a stabilizing force that should be a part of their core for a long time.